Hi guys, we continue with our mathematics classes. Today we will see the Cramer rule or determinant method. Okay, that kind of method is near to the computer solving. Okay, because using a formula to calculate the values of the unknowns. Okay, so this is the structure of one equation. Linear equation, and you need to understand that the first is the A1, the second one is B1, the second one is B1, and the equals to is C1. Okay, the second equation is A2 and B2 and C2. Okay, you need to structure like that your equation. So okay, this is the formula that I told you. Okay, this is a matrix that you need to create, and this is the operation that you need to calculate for get the delta x and delta y. Okay, so when you calculate that values, you need only to divide the delta x divided by delta and get the x value, and the delta y divided by delta, and you get the value of the y. Okay, for example, here we have that problem: x plus y equals to 5 minus x plus 2y equals to 4. Okay, so remember, you need to use that matrix and that structure. Okay, so for example, here is A1 B1, A2 B2, A1 B1, A2 B2. Okay, this is 1, the coefficient of the first variable, in that case is x, the number 1, and the second coefficient of the variable, another variable, in that case is y, it's 1. Okay, and minus 1 because it's the coefficient of the second equation of the first variable. Okay, and 2 because is the coefficient of the variable y in the second equation. Okay, now delta x c1 b1 c2 b2. Okay, c and b, this is c and this is b. Okay, so this is 5 and 4 and 1 and 2. Okay, and delta y, it's a and c, a and c. Okay, this is a and z. Okay, this is 1 and 1 minus 1, 5 and 4. Okay, so you need to calculate the determinant of that matrix. How? You need to multiply that value by that value. Okay, and subtract the result of the multiplication of that value with that value. Okay, so it's like a cross. Okay, and when you do the operation, you get that value. Again, the delta x, you need to multiply that value with that value and subtract the result of the multiplication of that value by that value. Okay, so it's again a cross. You get that value for the delta x, and the last delta y, it's again you need to multiply that value by that value and subtract that value and that value, the multiplication of that values. Okay, again it's a cross. Okay, this is that operation is a determinant, so you get that values. And to get the value of the unknowns or the variables, you need to divide delta x, the value is 6 divided by delta 3. Okay, 6 divided by 3 is equals 2. And the value of the y, you need to calculate dividing the delta y by delta. So it's 9 divided by 3, it's equals to 3. Okay, it's easy, but it has so many steps. Okay, now we will see a sample in Word how you will solve there. Okay, now we are in Word. Okay, this is the sample how you solve it. Okay, I will copy that to use the same format. Okay, so here I will calculate first the delta. Okay, this delta equals 2. We need here a matrix of 2. Okay, so you will put here the values of the coefficients. In that case is 2, 3, 3, and 2. Okay, now you will calculate the determinant of that matrix. How? You need to multiply that values 2 times 2 minus 3 times 3. Okay, so this is 4 less 9 equals 2 minus 5. Okay, now I will copy that to fill the delta x. Okay, so I need to erase the values here. Okay, now to calculate the delta x, you need to use the values of the right side of the equation. So this is 12, 13, and the values of the y, so it's 3 and 2. Now the operation will be 12 times 2 and 13 times 3. Okay, in that case is 24 less 39. Okay, is equals to minus 15. Okay, now we will use again for the next delta. Okay, so this is delta y. Okay, now here we will use the first values of x and the values of the right side of the equation. So this is 12 and 13. So the operation here will be that the determinant is 2 times 13 and 3 times 12. Okay, so here is 26 less 36. Okay, this is minus 10. Now let me copy that. Now here is x is equals to delta x divided by delta. Yeah, so this is delta x is equals to minus 15 divided by delta, this is minus 5, is equals to 3. And the y, this is delta y, this is minus 10 divided by minus 5 equals 2. Okay, so this is the way that you need to follow to calculate the unknowns values of the variables. Sorry, you need to change here by y. This is the step that you need to do. It's a little large, or so many steps than the another methods, but it have one advantage. Okay, which is the advantage? You can use that method to solving using a spreadsheet. Okay, so you can solve it that using Excel. Okay, so you need to calculate using that formulas to get the solution. Okay, now how you will do that? Okay, now we have here the format. Okay, in that case is the same sample. 2x plus 3y equals to 12. 2x plus 3y equals to 12. 3x plus 2y equals to 13. 3x plus 2y equals to 13. Okay, so you need to use, and this is the formula to get the result. Okay, you look here, is a determinant of the delta x, and that is the determinant of the delta, and here is the determinant of the delta y, and this is the determinant of delta. You look here, that is equals to that, yeah, because it's the same. Okay, so you can change the values here and get the result of another samples. For example, that 1, 1 and 5, 1, 1 and 5, and minus 1, 2 and 4, minus 1, 2 and 4. Yeah, you get 2 and 3. Yeah, this is the result. Okay, so you can calculate the unknowns, the value of the unknowns of the any exercise that you want. Okay, using that format. Okay, guys, so you will send me for the homework of today the first 5 exercises about the linear equations with 2 variables. Okay, guys, this is all for today. I will wait for your homework.